everyone, I'm coming to you from ONMSi, the Optical Fiber Conference, and I wanted to answer a few frequently asked questions about our remote fiber test solutions. One question customers have is, can I use this as a standalone solution? And the answer is yes. In fact, you can use any of these as a standalone solution for fiber monitoring use cases. So it has embedded software on it that allows you to do an SNMP trap. You can forward via text and email, send alarms, and you can log in via web browser on your mobile phone or on your desktop, and you can see what's going on with all your fibers that you've got connected to these units. When would I want to use these different configurations? So it really depends on how many fibers you have and what the scan time needs to be. So for a data center interconnect, you typically want a really rapid scan time. However, for a high-density PON network, where we have residential customers, we want to get the most coverage we can for the lowest cost footprint for those fiber tests. So this is ideal for data center interconnect, this is ideal for data center interconnect, and this is also a good combination, this lit fiber ready shelf, for putting it in a cabinet outside. It has the temperature range to allow that. Or to be able to use this for PON. So this would be your small to medium size PON installation. And with this, you can do construction, service activation, monitoring tests, and you can do fiber analytics, right? So this will connect to a database, and then we can do all those really advanced fiber analytics analysis tools for you. So you can map your routes, you can map your topology with that, and you can map all your fiber health. You can see things like fiber flapping, fiber aging with those advanced tools. And then we have the FTH 9000 over here, which is that scales up much larger. So we can go to over 4,000 ports with that particular unit. So that's going to be your very large urban exchanges or hubs, depending on what your network architecture looks like, to be able to handle that. Now, other questions that come up are, how do I choose my OTDR? Right? So if you're doing PON, you're going to absolutely need to have 1650. So we offer a 1650 version in all of these, 1650 wavelength for test, but you can also do 1626. How do I choose my wavelength for test? If you're going to be doing PON, because your PON wavelength is approaching 1625 or exiting at 1625, you want to be up in the 1650 range so that you'll be able to shoot into a live network without interfering with your traffic. You can have a 1650 in any of these configurations. However, if you're doing a point-to-point link with DWDM, you can choose to have our 1625, 1626 OTDRs in order to avoid colliding with your DWDM range. However, you can also choose for the FTH 9000, we have a tunable DWDM module. Now, if you're interested in doing fiber sensing, you would have to choose the 9000 unit over there, the larger unit, in order to put the larger fiber sensing modules that go into that unit. So far, we don't have fiber sensing for these configurations. Now, when you think about the number of port configurations that you need to cover, you want to look at that, and if you need that high frequency scan, you want to have a low number of fibers that you're scanning across, but at a very high frequency. Whereas if you are testing a network for construction, perhaps you want to wire it all up at one time, you have a high fiber count cable, you might want to use one of these units and be testing 2,000 to 4,000 fibers at a time. So that allows you to schedule your testing, you walk away, you continue your construction process, and you can do your testing overnight, come back, and you can identify exactly which splices or connectors did not produce correctly and repair them before you accept that. And that allows you to take all that data, and then you can use it as your baseline for your network health going forward. Or if you are a construction contractor, you can also put these units into a portable dolly that allows you to wheel them around to the location that you're doing the work in the field. And all you would need is internet access and a power supply, and you can do many, many fibers at one time overnight. For more information, go to viavisolutions.com and check out the ONMSi platform.